Pre-pod banter.
We're recording already?
Yes.
Okay.
All channels. Audio, video, screen.
I mean, it's Easter tomorrow. You gonna do anything?
Oh, yeah, it is Easter.
It's Easter tomorrow. Why is it a 3-day weekend for people? I don't understand that.
I don't understand either. Maybe because it's a leap year?
I don't know. Do you know?
Dude, I went to SeaWorld yesterday. Took my son to SeaWorld thinking that it was going to be a quiet Friday.
It's spring break. Why would you do that to
Holy
yourself?
fuck, dude.
Yeah.
I don't think I've seen SeaWorld that packed since Mario was out there last summer.
I'm surprised people still go to SeaWorld. I don't I assume tourists are keeping it in business, but you, a San Diego native, you're
You never seen Blackfish.
I've never seen Blackfish, but I mean, I don't know if you remember, but back in high school, I worked there as my first job. So
I don't remember you, but I remember Sean Merrill worked there.
a lot of us did.
Yeah.
But I don't know. SeaWorld will always have a soft spot in my heart. But I mean, I got a season pass. It's only like
what is there?
$20 a month?
What's there to do? Like if you have kids, it makes more sense to go.
Yeah.
Honestly, but if you're just like
you're grown ass adults,
it's just weird, right? Like what are you doing there?
actually, you know what, man? I don't know. I take it back. So I'm not gonna throw anybody in the bus, but a couple weeks ago, we actually played hooky at work. And me and a couple buddies from work, we actually went over there and we're
Are you
like,
sure you want to say that?
see, that's what I'm saying. I don't want to know if I want to throw anybody in the bus. But
No, you're throwing yourself under the
Yeah,
bus.
you said a couple of us.
Yeah.
whatever. It is what it is. I took a personal day off. How about that?
Okay, there you go.
There, I took a paid time off day.
There you go.
PTO
Okay.
day.
PTO.
Yeah.
That's different.
Yeah, there it is.
Yeah, that's
It was
not
approved.
hooky.
It was approved.
Yeah.
Anyways,
Oh, there you go.
anyways, if you're like an adult and you got a season pass, you definitely got to go during the week.
No, of course.
Yeah,
You gotta go.
yeah.
You
Because all the
gotta-
rides, dude.
You gotta do
we
everything
went-
during the week when people are at work.
Yeah.
That's the time to do everything.
Dude, we went there during the weekend. We rode all the rides in like less than an hour, which is insane.
Yeah.
Because if you go there on a regular day, I mean, the wait times are like 90 plus minutes.
I can't imagine. I can't even imagine. I'm kind of over theme parks as a whole. I think I've. It's a lot of been there, done that.
Sure.
I think the Mario Land. I think I kind of want to check that out. But
gotta
even
look
that,
at it.
I just but it's probably gonna underwhelm me. Like when I went the Harry Potter, I was like, oh, that looks really cool. I want to go. Went to Harry Potter, I was like, yeah, it's cool.
I
mean, if you
think it
wanna-
was disdain taste when it went.
Oh, dude. Oh my god. I've never been listen, I know I'm a big guy, but I've never ever in my life been kicked off a ride. That is the first ride in my life. They kicked me off not once but twice. Kicked me off. They took me in the back. They put it down. They said, "No, you're good." I said, "Oh, cool. Go back in the ride." Nope, get off. All right, man.
Hey, that was a perfect opportunity for you to pull the race card.
No, it wasn't a race thing. It was because like when it comes over your shoulders. So for everybody else, it would come down and it lock.
Yeah.
And me, it was hitting my shoulder right here. And
I
they're like,
got
nah.
you.
They're like, get off. Nope.
I mean, hey, if you guys want to experience SeaWorld, man, as an adult now, they typically throw me a couple free tickets during the year.
Oh, okay.
Oh, that's
Slide
great.
you guys a
Oh,
couple.
that's-
If you guys, you know,
my
if you guys
roommate
wanna
got
check it out.
kids, so they would probably love that.
Yeah.
They love that. I probably wouldn't go.
Oh, really? Why not?
I don't
They
wanna
got
see
penguins there.
Shamu? I don't want to see that nigga.
Hey, there's no more Shamu.
Yeah, they're done. You didn't know that?
There's no more Shamu. They got killer whales, but it's no longer Shamu.
Nah.
Oh. Oh,
They're
so
all the kill. If I see any killer whale, it's Shamu.
It's Shamu, right?
Yeah.
For sure. For us, it is, but
Free that
for the
nigga
younger
Willie.
generation,
But yeah,
there is
but
no longer
they don't
Shamu.
do that acrobatic stuff anymore.
No.
Yeah, those
So what do
SeaWorld-
you-
But they do some,
What?
but not the killer whales though. The killer whales is more of like a educational show. So they're
do
over
they,
there.
Do they still have them come out the water and?
They still do all that, but they're not doing like those flips, none of that stuff.
Yeah.
They're
that's
definitely
done.
not flipping anymore.
Yeah, they're not flipping.
They're not flipping. They don't got anybody riding on the nose. None of that stuff. You know.
Man, that was like the cool shit. Have
Well, it
them-
was, right?
Have them skied on the
Yeah.
ground.
You know, with the fireworks going off in the
Yeah.
in the
Yeah.
sky. They don't know.
Too
that
many people got
anymore.
killed.
Do they do the fireworks anymore?
They
During the
do,
summer?
but I
During
believe they do.
summertime.
During summertime, and I
Summertime
think they do it
every
only
night.
during the like right before the park closes.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. You can see it from my parents' house.
But honestly, from a new perspective, you know, as a new parent of almost a 2-year-old boy, you know, I got a pass for him.
You got another one coming, right?
I got another one coming, yes, sir.
my God.
Yeah, me and my wife got another one. We got
Nice.
we got a girl coming. So,
Oh man.
Okay.
so I'm gonna have two, man. But you know, as
and a rifle.
oh,
Oh man.
No comment on that.
No, you don't have to. I know what it is, man. I know what it is because we were once men and we were once boys. We know what's up.
Yeah, you know, it scares me, man. Having a girl. You know, you guys remember that scene from Bad Boys 2?
Which part?
Which one?
You know which part I'm talking about.
Oh, he's like, nigga, you look 30.
Reggie. Yeah.
You gotta do it. You gotta do it. You gotta do it. You gotta do it. You gotta scare him.
What you say? It's that random go, y'all. It's that random go, y'all. Yeah, we back in this place and you'll never see us fall. Time to smack you in the face with that random go, y'all. It's that random go, y'all. It's that random go, y'all. Yeah, we back in this place and you'll never see us fall. Time to smack you in the face with that random go, y'all.
You are listening to the Random Gold, the Golden Podcast, the podcast that sees gold.
Incoming.
It's the Keith Show, baby.
No Joaquin today.
Keith Show.
Yeah. You got my buddy Andy here.
Yeah.
Sir, yes, sir. Thank you guys for having me.
You're an Andrew, but you go by Andy.
Actually, no.
It's just Andy, right?
It's just Andy.
Whoa.
Yeah.
Never met one of those before.
Born and raised Andy.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
I knew two Andys. Andy Tat, Andy Fu.
Oh.
Andy Tat and Andy Fu. Those are the two Andys I know.
Andy's.
I mean, I don't know if we got time, but I can kind of share how I got my name from my mom.
Yeah, please.
You know, so, you know, this is actually not the first time that someone's approached me. He's like, hey, you know, your name's Andrew, right? And I'm like, no, dude, it's not. My legal birth name is Andy. And people are like, huh, that's weird because we've never seen that before, right?
Right.
So, funny story, right? How I got my name. Not sure if you guys are very big into international cinema. I think you are, if I'm not mistaken, right?
I'm big in cinema. I don't know about international.
Oh, okay. Yeah. So in Hong Kong, there's a very popular Chinese actor / singer from like the 80s, right? Like very big pop culture icon from the 80s.
Uh-huh.
And I guess, you know, my mom was a very big fan of this dude. So she ended up naming me after him. His name is Andy Lau.
Andy Lau.
Yeah. So if you guys ever actually seen you know, any of the American movies, it actually has a pretty big influence on American culture, actually.
Really?
Yeah. So what's that movie? What's that movie with Leonardo DiCaprio, with Matt Damon?
Catch Me If You Can?
No.
Are you talking about
The one where he's like, you know, they're like
The Departed?
The Departed.
Yeah. Oh, that movie.
Yeah.
Oh, that's what I meant.
Yeah,
That's
The
what I
Departed.
meant.
Yep.
That was
Yeah.
like a pretty much. It was a remake.
Yeah.
But
So
You're named after this gentleman?
I am. Yeah. Believe it or not.
wow.
Oh crap! You know what's crazy? His birthday is September 27th. Mine's September 26th.
That's crazy.
I just
That is
noticed that.
crazy.
That is crazy.
Yeah.
That is crazy.
That is crazy.
And you're also 5'9".
Yeah.
Wait, how do you know that?
I was just talking. I don't know.
You're just talking shit.
Hey, he's spot on. He is spot on. That is insane. But no, so I mean, just in terms of, you know, American influence and American pop culture, yeah, this guy was in that movie Infernal Affairs, which ended up being a remake for the Departed.
They said it was loosely. They said they did take stuff from it, but they never claimed it was like a remake of it. But apparently, a lot of people say it's very similar, like the stuff that happens in the movie.
Have you heard?
It's like spot on.
I imagine you've heard his stuff, right?
His music?
Yeah.
Not really. I mean, I've heard whatever, you know, he would do in like movies and stuff, but nothing. I wouldn't go out of my way to like YouTube or like pull up some music. But,
So your family is from China, or
no, actually, my family. So my family is Chinese, but they actually immigrated to Vietnam during the whole World War II era when Japan was invading and all that stuff. So my family got ties to Vietnam, so I'm kind of like Chinese Vietnamese.
Do you speak Vietnamese?
I don't.
Okay.
I don't. I do speak Cantonese, but I don't
Cantonese?
speak Vietnamese. Yeah.
okay.
Yeah.
Cantonese. I think that's Yamo Gao Cha.
No.
Did I say it wrong?
No.
Oh, that's
I don't even
not-
know what that is. It sounds Japanese.
Oh,
bro.
that's. no, that's Cambodia. What is it called? That's
Stop embarrassing yourself.
Oh, whatever. Fuck you guys.
That's a different type of Asian, bro.
Okay.
I haven't seen you in. It's probably been 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 8 years. Last time I wore this hoodie was the last time I saw you was the St. Pablo tour. I'm fairly certain.
Man.
That was a long
Wow.
time ago. It was you
Wow,
and
man.
you and your cousin Kevin.
Yeah.
I tried to get him on too, but he be fronting, bro. he be fronting, bro. Yeah, it's been a minute, man. How you been though? Like what you been up to?
Shit, man. Just adulting, dude. Really.
Yeah.
Working, you know, got a kid, raising him.
Where you stay? What area of the SD are you staying in?
So we just recently moved down to Chula Vista in the last 2 years. We've been there for about 2 years now.
Nice.
Yeah.
Hey, you like it there? I hear it's nice over there now. Well, it depends.
Right,
what area are you in? Like by Palm?
Over there by East Lake.
Oh, East Lake.
Oh,
okay.
okay.
Yeah.
So my biggest, living there is cool. You know, it is a nice area. It's quiet. You know, they got really nice roads. Right?
Yeah, very nice road.
Which is crazy because here in
just
San
goes
Diego,
on forever.
Yeah, because here in San Diego, the roads are shit.
Oh, dude, right by my house, it's Pothole City over there.
You know, Linda Vista is like garbage now. Mira Mesa, where I live, it's terrible.
What do you mean now? Linda Vista's been garbage since the dawn of time.
Oh, dude, but it's even worse now. You know, like you can barely fucking drive and you can barely like scoot over. You know.
Oh shit.
What we got going on?
Flood warning.
So those of you who are listening, we got dangerous floods happening again. It's supposed to rain all weekend. Which
Mission Valley, baby, you're fucked.
Hey,
I know. I got my ripper. I got my raft. I made an ark.
Speaking of roads,
Yeah.
these places are gonna have even more potholes coming.
Oh yeah, well yeah.
But no, Chula is cool, man. East Lake's cool, but my biggest issue is the fucking traffic, dude.
Oh, dude, we're getting. I mean,
traffic, man.
I get off of work at 2:00 now.
You work in Chula, right?
I work in Chula, and when I come back, it should be no traffic. I get off at 2:00, so there really should be no traffic, right? Trying to get on the 8 to go. I'm sorry for everybody that doesn't live in San Diego. I'm so sorry. If you're trying to get on the 8 and it's to get on the 15, bro. No, from the 15 to the 8. I'm so sorry. Trying to get on from the 15 to the 8 east,
right?
Like toward SDSU. Right. That exit,
yeah.
The cars go out all the way out.
Oh, yeah.
I'm like, what is happening?
Oh yeah.
What is this traffic?
Every day,
bro. I will take that any day of the week over the drive I do.
Oh,
my traffic.
It can't be that bad. Where are you on the 805?
My typical commute's from probably like Serrano Valley area, Mira Mesa, down to East Lake.
Wait, you go from
yeah.
So you work from Chula?
Oh fuck,
yeah, dude.
What time do you leave? So you are on the 805.
I'm on the 805. Man.
Oh, that's terrible.
That's what it takes you an hour to get to work.
Getting to work is not as bad, but going home.
Yeah,
dude,
south is terrible.
Dude, when I plug that address into Waze,
yeah.
If it's under 50 minutes,
you're happy.
Dude, I'm fucking shimmying. I'm doing the Dougie. I'm fucking doing the stanky leg. I'm doing all of that. Because that hour, man,
yeah,
it's tough. But, outside of that, it is a cool place to live. It's quiet. Nice place to raise a family, I guess, if you want to call it that.
Yeah.
People out there are pretty nice.
That's cool, man. That's cool. It's getting expensive out here. You think you're going to stay? Well, it's been expensive out here, but...
born and raised here. Can't really see myself going anywhere.
I know, but it's like I feel like that's what keeps the locks on us. It's because we were raised here and we've been here all our lives. All our friends are here, but it's just so fucking expensive.
It is, but here's the thing, dude. I've thought about this so many times, right? Like I've thought about moving to like Vegas, Arizona, somewhere where it's more still a little sunny, but it's not as expensive, right? And it's still kind of close to San Diego. But at the end of the day, man, nothing's gonna beat San Diego.
It's not. It's not.
And one thing that I love to do every so often is, every couple of years, obviously with COVID in the last couple of years, this didn't really do anything, but every couple of years, man, you got to take a vacation.
Yeah.
Take a vacation, go travel somewhere, because after about a week or two, you will definitely appreciate San Diego.
Oh, yeah.
You will definitely appreciate San Diego, man.
Yeah. I go to LA for a couple hours. I'm like, I'm so glad I don't fucking live here, bro. I don't get it. I don't understand it. I don't get it.
Your cousin's still enjoying it there, huh?
I wouldn't say that. I don't know if I would say he's enjoying it, but he's living with it. I wouldn't say he's enjoying it though.
It's I got like 2 times, right? Shit, it's got to be.
Yeah, but I don't want to talk about his business.
That's fine.
Circumstance. He's out there because he has to.
I gotcha.
He has to be out there. Fuck. Let's get into it. What do we want to talk about first? Let's just get into the Kendrick diss to Drake.
What? What happened?
You're big into hip hop, right?
Absolutely, man. Yes, sir.
Wait, before we get into that, who? If you had a top 3 current rappers right now, who's your top 3? I know you were big into Ross.
Top 3. Oh man.
I know you were big into Ross for a while. I was never really into Ross like that. I like him, but
Rick Ross.
Yeah.
You sure it was me?
Yeah, it was you and your big buddy. You were like, you guys were like, oh, we're gonna go to the Rick Ross show. Blah blah blah. I was like, I'm not.
Are you talking about my boy Allen? Yeah, man.
Yeah.
We like Ross, but you know, I don't want to say I'm that big of a fan.
Okay,
Like, I'm gonna go out of my way to see Ross. Like,
He wouldn't be in your top 3.
no, definitely not. I don't even know if it's even my top 5 or top
He
10.
wouldn't even be in top 10. He wouldn't even be in top. Give me a top 3.
Man, top three. Let's see.
Of all time, or you said right now, right?
Right now or of all time?
Either one. Whatever's easier for you to pull up in your brain right now. Whatever.
Let's go right now. Let's go right now. You know, I mean, number 3, I got to go J. Cole, obviously. I mean, I'm probably going to get a lot of eye rolls, but, you know.
You were hot on, you put me on J. Cole.
Hey, that was probably
2014, 15.
Hey, I gotta
drive. That's his best album.
Hey, I got a lot of stories about this man. So if you want me to share some of this guy's opinions,
go ahead. No.
If you want to share some of this guy's opinions, I mean, we can get into it.
Listen,
But-
I already know what he's gonna say. No, I want you to tell him.
Number 2.
Oh yeah.
Number 2. It's obvious. It's obvious. You know, the 6th God, Drake. Obvious.
Jesus Christ.
Number one. And number 1, you already know this. The GOAT. Who's the GOAT?
Kanye motherfucking West. Let's go.
Let's go.
Okay.
Kanye motherfucking West.
All right. The other 2, I don't know about the other 2, but they're not bad. I like Drake.
You know what?
I like
you know
J.
what?
Cole.
Let me bring it back a little. For number 3, I guess it's kind of a toss up, man. You know, I got to give Future his flowers.
Dude, you know
I
what?
got to give Future his flowers, man.
Listen, I used to be a big Future hater.
Yes.
This nigga is garbage. But the last, I would say,
Yeah.
5 years, he's just been churning them fucking bangers.
Chef's
out.
kiss.
Yeah, he's just been
Yeah.
putting them bangers out. I'm like, dude, this guy.
Wow, I've never heard you talk about Future in a positive light.
he-
Look at you go.
I'm telling you, man, this guy's got some pretty ridiculous takes, man. You know,
Look, I've known him since 08. I know what you're talking
already
about.
know.
I went to high school with this man.
But I want to hear your story.
Yeah, go ahead and tell him. I already know what he's gonna say.
Yeah.
we'll go.
So when I was a kid, I was a real big G Unit.
Yo,
There you go.
absolutely.
You
Yeah.
Okay,
Huge.
And my loyalty knows no bounds.
Right,
Okay,
right.
Even if I knew in my brain that it wasn't right, I didn't give a fuck. These niggas that were at school were not gonna convince me otherwise. Right.
Right.
So this is like at the tail end of my G Unit like phase.
Right.
Okay. This is like towards the end. I already knew Kanye was that nigga, but I'm not gonna tell them that. I'm not telling them that. I've been listening to Kanye just as long as I've been listening. So for anybody that's known me from like 2003, I listened to Kanye just as much as I listened to G Unit. But G Unit was that was the shit to me. Like
Powerhouse,
they
man.
were them niggas to me.
Yeah.
So towards the end, this was like, was it senior year or junior year? I don't remember.
I think it was senior. Yeah, it was senior year.
I think it was senior year.
Senior year.
Kanye and 50 Cent had a bet against each other. I don't know if people don't remember this. They had it was who was gonna sell more records,
I
right?
didn't know this.
Yeah. It was they had a whole like was it Vibe? Who was the cover? Source?
I
Might
mean,
have
it
been
was
the Source.
This was like before social media, you know. So,
Yeah.
So we're talking like before Facebook,
Yeah.
Instagram, Twitter, like all this shit. You know?
So it was 50 Cent against Kanye West.
Yeah.
And I'm like, well, in my brain, I said Kanye makes better music, but 50 Cent sells like crazy. His last 2 albums went crazy.
No,
So,
they didn't.
What are you talking about? The Give Rich or Die Trying and the Massacre?
Oh, Give Rich or Die Trying, yeah, but
But the Massacre too. The Massacre sold millions of copies, millions and millions of copies.
was that the last copy before Curtis?
Yeah.
Okay.
It was
Okay.
Give
You know,
Rich.
I'll give you that.
Yeah, so
Ma- Massacre did sell pretty well.
it's the Massacre- the Massacre
even though
was
it was an absolute garbage dump, but you know, I'll give you that. But anyways, back to his story. So one thing that my man over here,
Yeah.
you know, he didn't touch on was that Kanye and 50 had this bet
Yes.
of who was going to sell the most records because they both dropped on the same day, right? It was Curtis for 50 Cent, right? Curtis album.
Yep.
And it was Kanye's graduation day.
Which, like, in hindsight, is fucking insane.
So my man here, I might as well just call you Drewski at this point. My man here, the original Mr. Standing on Business over here,
Standing on business.
he swore and he put his life on everything that Curtis was going to outsell graduation day.
Oh,
and I mean, you got your laptop there. I actually want to see what the result is because I forgot.
I don't think it was that much. I don't think it was, but he definitely beat him.
Curtis versus graduation day.
Listen, graduation is. I remember when graduation came out, and First of all, I remember I listened to Curtis first, and I was like, "This album is not that good." I was like, "This album's not that good." And then I remember I finally got Graduation. Let's see. Curtis finished with sales of, oh my God,
Yeah, dude.
it was like 1 million. Listen, but you know what? That comes from quality of music. So if you go back in that time, the Curtis singles was Ayo Technology and Amusement Park. Garbage. Well, Ayo Technology is good. I like that song.
Ayo Technology?
Ayo, I'm trying to get some technology. That song was fire,
man.
That song was fire. So it was that versus la la la. Wait till I get my money. And that and Good Life. Like bro, the quality of music was just night and day.
Yeah.
You weren't like, just the hindsight me. If I can go back and talk to 17, 18-year-old me and be like, nigga, you are fucking bugging.
Hey, yo, no Diddy. Hey, yo.
Yeah, you know. But that was, I remember going back then, I listened to Curtis, it was garbage, and then I went and listened to Graduation, and I remember for the first time I was walking to Kearney, walking to school, and I heard the "Find Your Dreams Come True."
Oh, man.
It like, my mind just
And
was
I
like,
wonder.
I was like levitating. I was like, this nigga is like, and ever since that day, I remember walking to school, I was like, it's Kanye all day, bro. It's because this is just like next level music. I can't deny him.
That's when you made the transition. You started giving Kanye more
Oh
focus.
yeah, and then it got even stronger because
808s, right?
808s. I thought 808s was gonna be so garbage. I thought it was gonna be horrible. My mom bought it for me.
That you never told me that.
Yeah, so it was actually funny because I was at Cody Bonet's house and my ex was there talking, and I remember we were all sleeping, but she was talking to another girl, and she was talking about this. She was talking about how she's talking to a new dude. So I was like heartbroken. So I remember the next morning I was just like defeated. I was so sad and heartbroken. And I was like, oh, I remember you like Kanye West. I got you that album. And in my head I was like, I didn't want this fucking garbage ass album. I was like, let me play it anyway. I put it in. Dude,
life changing.
Life changing. I was like, Kanye's the GOAT, bro.
All I'm gonna say is, I would never let this man live that down or that comment.
I don't blame you. No
matter how much he was trying to stand on business. At the end of the day, that was just one of the worst takes I've ever.
But I've never
heard.
I've never ran from it though.
He never ran from it.
I've always admitted it.
So
you shouldn't. You shouldn't run from it.
I don't know if our boy Philip Green is gonna be tuning in.
He probably will be. He be talking mad.
But
shit.
I gotta give him a shout out, man, because he would never let you live that down either. I mean, this was 2007, guys.
Yeah.
That's like 14 years ago.
Yeah.
Holy shit, dude! 14 years ago.
Yeah.
And I still will never let this guy live it down.
Oh,
ever.
If you get into an accident and there's only two things you remember. The name of your child and that.
Yeah, and fucking Marquise,
Listen.
swearing that Curtis is gonna beat Graduation Day.
Listen, I'm glad you brought up Philip because you took the fucking bait for that. Because listen, there's something that y'all can't live down either. All right.
Oh,
Philip Green and Andy Tate used to give my boy Joe so much shit. Right? They were talking all this shit to Joe for weeks.
But
we had this. I don't remember. They used to just give Joe shit. I don't remember. Joe's annoying though. Like, you know what I mean? But Joe got his fucking revenge because we went to like was it a senior trip? It was to Six Flags or something. You know what I'm talking?
Yeah, we went somewhere.
So we went to Six Flags.
He's about to unlock memory because I don't even know what the fuck he's talking about.
So Andy Tate had like these nice ass shoes on. And him and Philip, we went on this ride that like spun us in a hole, like in a circle or whatever. And when they got out the ride, Philip threw up on his nice ass shoes, and Joe was like, he was just so vindicated by this because Joe wouldn't let it. He wouldn't let it go. He was like, "That's why you got to throw up on your shoes. Fuck your shoes, nigga. Fuck." I was like, dude. He was just, like
I don't remember that.
You really don't? Ask Philip. I don't remember. Ask Philip.
I don't.
Yeah, you guys went on this ride. Philip got super sick. You had like these nice Jordans on or whatever, and he threw up all over your shit. And you were, you were like irate.
Shit. I mean, if that happened, wouldn't you be irate?
Oh yeah, no. I would be. Yeah, but Joe was so happy that it happened. Like he would not shut up about it the whole trip. And he's like pit, like he's like you can see the.
I'm surprised you don't remember this.
I don't, dude.
Ask Philip.
That's interesting.
Yeah, I don't remember this.
Yeah.
That's why.
Considering that you were irate, I would remember a time when I was pissed.
Yeah, dude.
But you got to remember, this was 2007, 2008. This was a long.
I remember being pissed 30 years ago.
Yeah, I don't know.
Interesting. Okay.
All right, yeah. So
Okay.
yeah.
Hey, but
50
you know
Cent
what though? Hey, you know what? I do got to give 50 Cent his flowers.
He's the
You know,
he's one of the
because-
goats.
Yeah,
He's
you
one
have
of
to
the-
give him at least respect.
Yeah,
He's one of the,
you know?
he's one of the greatest of all time, bro.
You know, I mean, for all the shit that I'm saying, right? You know, obviously he's not better than Kanye.
No.
You know, everybody knows that.
I mean, a lot of people are not better than Kanye.
but 50 does have an influence for the culture.
He does.
You know, Get Rich or Die Trying. I mean, it was my first album I ever bought.
Yeah.
First album I ever bought in a store. Let me put that out there.
Yeah.
First album I ever bought was Nelly's Country Grammar off of those warehouse.
Yeah, I know what you're
Those
talking about.
little brochure things that you just send in the mail. I don't know if you guys remember that.
What was your first album that you bought?
S Club 7.
Oh wow.
Yeah, that's Club 7.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, it was S Club 7. And then it was, I think it was June and like right after that.
Do you remember where you bought it?
The S Club 7 album?
Yeah.
Target. Yeah, Target.
So Get Rich or Die Trying was my first album I actually physically walked into a store and bought. And I got it from Target. And I still remember to this day, I think the album came out in what, 2003?
2001, I thought.
No, I think it's a little later than that. 2003, I believe.
Really?
Yeah. I believe it was 2003. Because I remember it was, I mean, obviously it was money, you know, for my allowance, right?
Maybe
Remember-
2002?
No, dude, I think it was 2003.
No, because
man.
2003
You're
was
talking
Beg.
about
I think
which album?
Get Rich or Die Trying.
because I think Beg for Mercy came out in 2003, and that was my Beg for Mercy was my fucking that was my shit. Like
Get Rich or
that-
Die Trying.
What year?
2003.
Really? Put
2003.
in Beg for Mercy. I'm just curious.
I think that one came out 2005.
No fucking way.
Yeah,
No. Because I was in Hawaii when it came. Beg for Mercy. Yeah. Oh no, not meaning. What the fuck? Yeah, there we go. November, so it came out that
Okay, so
year.
it came out same year?
I was,
Okay.
I was eating as a 13. Okay, bro. Yeah. Now, so Get Rich and then this album, like,
Yeah.
Wow.
So,
you couldn't tell me nothing. Like,
Yeah, I hear you.
dude, so 2003, right? I was 13
What
at
a
the time.
time. What a time.
What a time, right? I was
Yeah.
maybe 12, 13 at the time, right? First album I ever bought, Get Rich or Die Trying. I remember going into Walmart, or I'm not sorry, not Walmart, Target. Fuck Walmart because they have those clean
the
albums.
clean albums. Yeah, fuck
that.
Walmart. Yeah, Walmart was trash.
Yeah.
Walmart
So
was trash.
walked into Target. Remember walking over to the electronics section, grabbed the copy, right? Walked over to the electronics guy, and I was fucking terrified of paying
Why?
because of that big ass parental advisory label on it.
Oh, yeah.
Because I was
yeah.
like, man, is this guy gonna ask me to ask my mom
Yeah.
if I can buy this?
Oh, interesting.
Yeah.
But you know what? Shout out to the guy, man, because he didn't ask. He scanned it,
Yeah.
took my money,
He
and
probably
I
should-
walked out.
He probably should have got fired.
Yeah.
You know the edited version of Get Rich or Die Trying has the bullet holes are covered up. They have they're filled in with like black. This little white kid had a Get Rich or Die Trying, and I took it out. I was like, why does yours look like this? What the fuck? Why
You got
does
the
it look-
Walmart version?
Yeah, it's like literally the bullet holes are filled in with like black marker. It's weird. I don't know like if his no, I'm pretty sure that's how it comes. I don't think his parents did that because that'd be fucking weird. Filling in bullet holes. Yeah, so that's why I got so upset because junior year and senior year. Like G-Unit and 50 Cent were like on top of the world. Everybody loved them. And then all of a sudden, because the game did that fucking
Ghost Unit.
300 bars and running whatever, which was fire. But ever since he did that, everybody just turned on them. Like, and they're like, oh, they're trash, they're garbage. I was like, what are y'all talking about? They're not like. I was like, I get like you guys don't like them anymore, but they're not garbage. Like they're not fucking trash. And that shit used to just
Piss you off?
it used to get on my fucking nerves, bro. Like G-Unit's still that shit, bro. They're still the shit, bro. I still fuck with them.
Yeah, I mean, not gonna lie, man. The game definitely influenced
But
my
the game
take
is
on
the
G-Unit.
game is garbage. Like let's really if you
That's crazy.
No.
That's treason.
That's crazy.
let's listen.
Hey, speaking of the game,
Wow.
shout out to him for canceling on San Diego last night, dude.
Oh, he was
He was supposed to be here
Oh, where at?
over at House of Blues.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I got tickets for and everything, and fucking guy canceled.
After the first two albums, like what he was the first album
But those were good albums.
the first album 50 Cent wrote half of it. So then the second album
That's true.
wasn't that good, clearly, because 50 Cent wasn't involved anymore.
Dr.
It
Zadike was pretty good.
It still had some good songs on it, but it wasn't as good as what was the first one?
Documentary.
The documentary. It was like night and day. night and day.
Yeah, I mean, you could definitely tell the difference in quality. But I mean, I don't think was Dre still producing for him back then?
I think after Doctor's Advocate, he was done.
Well, you can definitely tell the quality, right?
Yeah. So, and that's what I'm saying. Without all the help, he kind of his music just wasn't as good. The documentary is fucking
Chef's
bangers,
Kiss.
bangers.
Yeah.
Second album, I was like, it's okay. Then the third one, I was like, I'm good.
What is the third one?
I couldn't even tell you. Couldn't even tell you because I dropped out. He just was irrelevant to me after that.
Let's take a look. So we got
Paisley Dream. No, that's not it.
documentary, Doctor's Advocate, LAX. That's what it was.
I was checked out. I was checked out by that point.
Hey, but you know what though? Speaking of the game, man. Speaking of quality music, I've been going back and listening to a lot of the older shit from like the early 2000s all the way up to about 2015, 2016.
What's been making you go back?
Man, just the music nowadays, man. It just doesn't hit the same anymore. I don't know if you guys. I mean, you're nodding. I don't know, Drew. You agree?
Drew's not.
I'm not like a.
He listens to the Beastie Boys.
So he's going way back.
Yeah, I like the classics that I like.
No, man. So just the quality music nowadays. And what's funny was I had my Apple Music on shuffle. It was playing a bunch of bangers from back in the day, right?
Yeah.
And speaking of the game, Jesus Piece came
It's a good song.
Jesus Piece. The album. You know what? The song.
I didn't know it was the whole album.
The song with was it 2 Chainz?
Kanye, I thought. The Jesus Piece song.
No. Well, yeah, that one. But I'm talking about like one of the songs from the album. I think is the one with 2 Chainz and Rick Ross.
I've never listened to it.
Ali Bomaye. Anyways, that song was so good, man. It made me go back and actually listen to the Jesus Piece album from start to end. And it was actually pretty good.
But why do you think that the quality music's not as good? Do you think you're just getting older and don't like the new stuff?
Man.
Because my cousin is really hard. I like a lot of the news, like Playboy Cardi. I fuck with Playboy Cardi. He can't stand this nigga.
Playboy, dude.
I fuck with Playboy Cardi, bro. He's on a generational
Let me ask you this.
feature run.
Let me ask you this. Playboy Cardi, when did you really start listening to Playboy Cardi? Or start paying attention to Playboy Cardi?
2018, 2019. I think 2019.
So was that when he...
it was like his second album.
Okay.
Dilate.
Okay. Yeah.
That's when I started
that's a good one.
That's when I started listening to him, yeah.
Okay. I mean, but Playboy Cardi's been out for years, though, so I don't really consider him a new artist.
Yeah, but I think he speaks to a newer generation. Like, if I try to play Playboy Cardi to my mom, she's gonna be like, turn this shit off, bro.
So
turn this shit off.
Playboy Cardi, in my honest opinion, I don't know how many Playboy. I mean, I'm sure there's a lot of Playboy Cardi stands out there, right? Yeah. In my opinion, the original Playboy Cardi is a lot better than the Playboy Cardi we got now.
What do you mean the original? Like back in
like I'm talking like his first album. What is it, Magnolia?
Yeah, I wasn't a fan.
Dilate, right?
Wasn't a fan.
Because I mean, this whole new persona of his, man, it's fucking weird.
It is weird, but I like it. It's
weird, man.
I mean, I try not to get into the persona of these guys because it's all like especially with Kanye, really, I just turn my brain off from like the shenanigans that they do because it's all bullshit. Give me the music or shut the fuck up. I don't care about all this other stuff. I don't care. Like Playboy Cardi's doing he's like wearing nails or like press on nails and
face piercings.
Yeah, he was like wearing a thong or something. I was like, yeah, I just ignore. I'm like, I don't, bro.
The dominatrix, the dominatrix shiesties.
Yeah.
So I guess you're not going to Playboy Cardi show.
He keeps canceling them.
Uh-oh.
So people who bought tickets for the show here, it's been postponed for.
Oh, so you were going?
No, I wasn't.
Oh, okay.
Dude, you want to know something crazy?
Yeah.
2018, my bachelor's party. We went down to Rosarito.
Okay.
And we spent a weekend in Papas and Beers.
What's that?
It's like a little bar / club over there in Rosarito, right on the beach. First night headliner was Blueface. Second night's headliner was your boy Playboy Cardi.
Hey, did he show?
He actually showed, yeah.
Oh wow, okay.
And he actually put on a pretty good show. But the reason why I'm telling you is, man, try to get Playboy Cardi now in that spot today. Yeah. Fuck no.
Yeah,
this guy's way too big.
That's how we felt when we saw Donald Glover.
Yeah, you're not. Yeah. He's he would probably do the same venue.
You think so?
Yeah.
Which one?
The open air theater.
opening at the
Childish Gambino
over there in STSU.
STSU.
Okay.
He would still do. That's about what he would do.
I don't think he's that big.
He's big, he's big as like a movie star, but his music is like hit or miss for people. Like I really enjoy it, but a lot of people don't really like. No, a lot of people do enjoy it, but a lot of people don't enjoy it as well. A lot of people don't like it.
Yeah.
Where are you at with Donald Glover?
He's a talented guy, but I mean, I'm not very big on his music.
See, I was big on him like when he was rapping. He's not really rapping right now.
I think the best project that he's ever done was Atlanta, the show.
Oh yeah,
That's probably what I know him as. You know.
Okay.
I mean, as a rapper, you can ask me to name 3 songs and I wouldn't even be able to do it. I'm just being real, you know. But state of music, man, it's
So who's your top 3
it's
right
stale.
now?
Top 3 right now. Top 3 right now. Tyler, Creator. Who would be number 2? That's tough, man. Because I listen to some.
Yeah. Take a look at your phone.
Tyler, Creator for sure. His like Igor. Once he dropped Igor, he's just been on fire. Fuck, man. I don't know. Tyler. I'd say maybe Tyler. Travis Scott, maybe. And then Kanye. And then if I had to do like top 3 up and coming artists, I would say Tizo Touchdown, Baby Keem, and there's a guy named Kenny Mason that's really good. He's signed with TDE. He's great guy. He's underrated. Like people are not listening to him enough. His shit is really, really good. Like really, really good. Kanye. Yeah. What did you think of Vultures?
First couple listens, it wasn't
right?
I mean, I think I even messaged you on Instagram. I was like, man, what the fuck am I listening to?
Yeah.
But you know what? The more plays I gave it, it actually is pretty fucking.
That's what I told them.
It's pretty fucking.
Because
good.
when I sent it to them, they were like, oh, I think I like 3 or 4 songs. I was like, yeah, that's fair. Yeah. And then I kept listening to it. I was like, yeah, nah, this shit.
You know what?
Now?
It's not all of them because I still don't like the song King. I hate that song. It sucks.
There's definitely some songs that are skippable.
And then there's like one, I think it's like Keys of Life or something towards the top. It's like those 2 songs I don't like. Everything else, I'll play that whole thing. And
dude, that first song, man, I think it's perfect.
It's fire.
That intro with the chorus or the choir.
Yep.
Man, that shit. Yep. Speaking of floating, that should get me floating.
Yeah. That Beg for Forgiveness. That song's my shit. Burn, Do It. I think it's a great album. I get why people would the first listen, you're just like, eh.
But you know what though? I think what I was most excited for on that album, and this may sound a little childish, was the fact that Kanye released it unedited.
No, that's no. You know, he tried to edit it last minute.
Did he?
Yeah.
When I say unedited, I'm talking about like with the PA advisory, like full cursing.
Yeah.
No bleeps, none of that stuff.
He wanted to edit it
because Donda was such a good album, but I fucking hated the censorship.
I hate it.
I hated the censorship.
I hate it.
I think if you go on YouTube, you can actually listen to the original mix. I think somebody uploaded the original mix.
He had originally released it with unedited, and then he took it off and put it back, and it was edited. I hate it.
I don't know if it's true because I think his daughter didn't want all the cursing or something. I don't know, but
North, come on, man.
I really hope Kanye, releases Donda again, maybe on the 10-year anniversary or something. Unedit that shit because we want to hear everything.
Have you seen Kanye live?
I've plenty.
We saw him together.
Plenty, man.
Oh, did you?
Plenty. I think at least like maybe shit.
Yeah, we saw him together
5-6 times. I think.
Oh wow, I've only seen him twice. I saw him for the Yeezus tour. Amazing,
dude. The Yeezus tour, probably the best concert / show I've ever been to of all time.
See, I'm glad that he's here because I say these things to people
of all time.
Of all time, I'm like, listen, literally, it's the greatest show.
I have never ever went to a concert or a show, or when an artist goes on tour more than once, except Yeezus. When Kanye announced the second round,
he was there when we went.
No, he was at the St. Pablo tour.
Oh, I see.
Yeah, that was the St. Pablo. Yeah. Yeezus, the first time we went to see Yeezus was at Staples, and then when he announced the second round tour because it was so damn popular, and a lot of people couldn't get tickets. I think the next one was over in Anaheim at the Honda Center.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, so we saw him twice, man, and
Yeah.
Dude, Kanye puts on a show, man.
Yeah, he does. He does.
I don't care all the shenanigans, all the weird shit that he does, all the spazzing out, all that. I mean, I don't care, bro. It doesn't affect me,
But why do they treat Kanye like he's like a pedophile or something? Like he touched a kid or something? Like why do they treat him like he says some crazy shit, but I don't know. Like he's problematic in his own ways, but like they try to take his whole life and career away because he does. I don't know. He says like some outlandish shit.
I think it's because it's easy, dude. It's easy because this man's been doing it his whole career. If you think about it, right?
Yeah.
Going back to Hurricane Katrina. Remember what he said?
Yeah.
Right?
Oh yeah, George Bush don't care about black people.
Speaking of, you got that clip. That clip is fucking hilarious.
You like seeing that?
Yeah.
I'm talking about that clip. I'm not talking about what happened. Like
I know that.
Jesus. No, dude. If you got that clip, run it.
George Bush don't care about black people. He can pull it up.
So what I'm talking about is actually when it pans from him to Chris Tucker.
Oh yeah, and he's looking like, did that nigga really just say that, bro? But and I wish people would go like when Kanye says like outlandish shit, I'm like, he's been saying this since he's been saying shit like this
his whole career,
2003. When he didn't win that award, I remember he was like went on a big old rant backstage. I was like, man, that guy Kanye is kind of an asshole, man. Jesus Christ, but his music's fire, man. Every time.
But you know what it is, though? As crazy as this may sound, I don't want to say he's taught me this, but he definitely does project a lot of confidence, a lot of self-confidence. Like, you got to believe in yourself, man. Because if no one's willing to bet on you, you got to bet on yourself.
Dramatically, tragically, and perhaps irreversibly. There's now over 25 feet of water where there was once city streets and thriving neighborhoods.
I hate the way they portray us in the media. If you see a black family, it says they're looting. See a white family, it says they're looking for food. And you know it's been 5 days because most of the people are black. And even for me to complain about, I would be a hypocrite because I've tried to turn away from the TV because it's too hard to watch. I've even been shopping before even giving a donation. So now I'm calling my business manager right now to see what is the biggest amount I can give, and just to imagine if I was down there, and those are my people down there. So anybody out there that wants to do anything that we can help with the setup, the way America is set up to help the poor, the black people, the less well off as slow as possible. I mean, Red Cross is doing everything they can. We already realize a lot of the people that could help are at war right now, fighting another way, and they've given them permission to go down and shoot us.
And subtle, but in even many ways more profoundly devastating, is the lasting damage to the survivors' will to rebuild and remain in the area. The destruction of the spirit of the people of southern Louisiana and Mississippi may end up being the most tragic loss of all.
George Bush doesn't care about
black people.
Please.
In the past few days.
Oh man! Imagine imagine being Michael Myers in that situation.
Yeah.
He actually looked at him for a second.
Dude, just look at his. And then just being Chris Tucker right after the camera pans over to you.
Yeah.
That's crazy, man.
Yeah, I mean, listen, I love Kanye, bro. He's given. I've said this before on this podcast a million times. He's given me all the confidence to. You should be able to say what you want, do what you want, and not be afraid of people. What people think about you. Who gives a fuck? Who cares, man? Be confident in yourself. But yeah, a lot of people don't understand that. Yeah, why a lot of men love Kanye is because he just gives you like that like
do what you want, dude.
Yeah, that fuck you confidence. Like, yeah, I'm gonna wear this. I'm gonna wear what I want to wear. I don't give a fuck. Everybody's wearing this. I don't give a fuck. I don't care. Everybody's wearing that. I'm gonna wear what the fuck I want. I don't know.
Because I mean, look at the influence in general. You know what I'm saying? Like,
dude.
Like the Ye influence is insane. Like the other day he posted something on his Instagram and he was ranting again, but if you think about it, like he definitely influenced a lot of these guys.
My buddy tried to say that Ye's not the GOAT. J. Cole would wash him, blah, blah. I was like, wash him in what? Like, what are we talking about? Like, you talking about bar for bar? Sure. But are we talking about like an influence? Or are we talking about of all time? J. Cole's not even. I like J. Cole and I hate like ragging on him, but I just feel like sometimes J. Cole gets too much credit. I'm just like,
I don't know, man. Maybe now, but if we're talking like 10 years ago, I don't think so. J. Cole's still pretty.
When I put him
underrated.
on Forest Hills Drive, the 2014 Forest Hills Drive is a great album.
Great album.
Born Sinner, great album. His great first album, it was okay.
I agree. Yeah, I agree. Sideline Stories, right?
What came out? What came after?
Friday Night Lights was the one before Sideline Story, the mixtape. That was fire.
No, what came out after Forest Hills Drive? What was that album? That album sucked. What was that?
Deja Vu.
Was that the album? Is that what it was called?
I believe it was.
He had a song on there where he was like, "I just want to fold clothes for you."
Yeah.
I just want to. That song.
No. Is that the album?
That album is fucking garbage.
I know that's a song.
I just want to fold clothes for you. Like, nigga, shut up, bro.
No, For Your Eyes Only.
For Your Eyes Only.
Yeah.
That
but I think that song you're talking about might be that one.
That song, that album is garbage. And then he had another album after that. It wasn't that good to me either. I didn't think.
KOD was dope, man. KOD was a good album.
It had
crazy.
KOD was a good song. Kevin Hart's was good, and that Motivate was okay. Motivate. It was like it's okay, But the off season was very good. That was a good album. That was him back. Just get on a hard beat and fucking go, bro. That's what we want to hear.
I think why I enjoy J. Cole's music so much is because you can literally just turn it on and just kind of just zone out to it.
It's all opinion based anyway, but it's all like what you want to hear, like I guess sonically. He's more him, you have to kind of like not pay attention, but like he's saying some shit. Like so you really gotta like if you want to hear like him rapping and hear, but for me I don't really a lot of times I just want to hear like good production and just I don't know. Like I just want it sonically. I just want it to sound good. Like make it sound good to my ears. I don't really give a fuck what they're saying most of the time. Like, I really don't care. I really like. It really just doesn't.
So I mean, you should enjoy the current state of music then.
I do. The
current state of music. The production is great, but a lot of what these artists are saying are dog shit.
Yeah, I mean. A lot of it is, but
that's why he likes Playboy Cardi.
Playboy Cardi is fire.
Makes sense.
Who had the best verse on Carnival? Come on, who had the best verse on Carnival?
Realistically,
yeah,
I think Rich the Kid.
I can see that actually.
I think Rich the
Kid. He starts the song really good.
I think Rich the Kid kicked it off really well.
He did kick it off really well.
I mean, dude, what the fuck was Rich the Kid doing before Carnival? Like
that's true.
Like where did he come from? Where did kind of even find this guy to get him on the song?
Who fucking knows?
Like
who fucking
like the last song I remember Rich the Kid doing was with Kendrick.
What song was that? I don't even. New Freezer.
New Freezer, yeah.
It's a good song. I like that song.
His first album, or whatever, one of his only albums.
You don't realize we never talked about the diss.
Does Drake respond? Anyways, for people that don't know,
I don't.
On Future and Metro Boomin's latest collab tape, We Don't Trust You.
I don't even think it's a diss, man.
A lot of people would disagree with you. There's a song.
I mean, it's 2024, bro. People get offended by everything, so
that's
that's
very true. That's very true.
Like if you ask me what a diss is, play fucking 300 bars and run it.
Yeah,
play Ether.
People don't diss like that anymore though. They do subliminals.
Play fucking real motherfucking G's. You know what I'm saying? Like
people don't diss like that.
Those are diss tracks, bro.
Yeah.
Like going at the fucking like jugular. You know what I'm saying? Like
Pusha T did. He destroyed.
Oh
Drake.
yeah. But this was how many years ago though?
That was like 2017.
Dude, it's been a while, man.
It's been a long time.
Dude, I mean, you don't realize it, but with the whole pandemic, man, it pushed everything out 2 years in. It didn't even feel like it.
Yeah, we lost. I would say we lost 3 years, and it's like so weird. Right. I feel like we're just now getting like it's starting to feel normal.
It seems like that we're really in 2022.
Yeah, like
right. That's what I'm saying. You know, like dude, I'm 33 and I go out there and do shit like I'm still in my 20s, like playing sports and all that, and the next day I fucking feel it.
Oh yeah,
Father Time's definitely catching up, but it doesn't. But it doesn't.
Nice
feel
to
like
have
it.
you.
But it doesn't feel like it though, because because the whole last 3 years they didn't feel real.
Yeah,
sure.
But just to get back on topic,
tell me more about this diss.
The diss, I don't know, man. It's like,
so what's the diss? I'm sorry, did I miss it?
It's just, you would have to listen to the song. I don't. Pretty
he
much
said something about fuck the big three. It's just me.
Fuck the big three. It's just me. He said for all the dogs getting buried. For all the dogs was Drake's last album. Blah blah. Anyways, there were shots in there.
It was a lot of
shots.
It was a lot of subliminal shots,
which Drake does all the time.
Like
Drake does that all the time.
Drake does a lot of subliminal shots, which to me it's fucking annoying.
It's very annoying.
Right?
Just say their name.
Because for me, it's like, I grew up in the era where it's like, dude, if you want to diss somebody, you fucking say their name.
Say their
I
name.
understand.
You say their name.
Right.
Fuck Jay-Z.
Yep.
Like you say their name. You don't just go and throw subliminal jabs where, you got social media digging up lyrics or trying to put 1 and 2 together, and then it's like, oh shit. So he was directing that towards him.
That's just this generation, though. Maybe the next generation, they'll start saying people's names. But you know what? Maybe they don't do that because of how violent that shit used to get.
I was gonna mention
like
that.
back in the day, like that shit used to get really. I mean, we lost Biggie, Tupac from stupid rap.
True.
Yeah,
so
exactly.
maybe that's why. Maybe, and even the Pusha T and Drake shit, when Pusha T destroyed him like that, Pusha T was on stage, and some of Drake's people ran up on the stage trying to jump him. Like,
wow,
it just gets weird. Like, you know what I mean?
Dude, speaking of that, you guys remember XXX when he was here in San Diego?
Yeah.
Right down the street. What happened? We were at the Observatory.
So the Observatory used to do a bunch of rap shows.
Yeah.
XXX had a show. A local rapper named Rob Stone. He had the Chill Bill is what it's called.
The Chill Bill song.
He had the big song called Chill Bill. Anyways, XXX was on.
I think they were both on the XXL Freshman.
That sounds right.
Yeah.
That sounds right. Anyways, X was on Instagram talking crazy to him, like talking.
Oh wow,
crazy. Like
crazy.
I don't remember what he was saying, but it was real disrespectful.
It was.
Rob Stone didn't say nothing. What he did was he waited until X was here and performing at the Observatory, ran on stage, knocked that nigga out.
I don't think it was him that did it though.
It's probably his buddy.
One of his people
knocked him out cold though, and it started like a whole riot in North Park. And then
you don't remember that?
No,
he's out.
I'm not.
Man.
I'm not in, man. I'm out.
So
after
that, they shut all rap shows down in North Park. No rap shows. The North Park community.
I think that was like the beginning of that era because now you're not going to see any more hip hop shows.
Either don't talk shit or talk shit under the sly.
Yeah, no. I had a friend that worked there. She said after that the community they
I believe it. Yeah, I believe it. That's why I haven't seen a lot of shows over here at the Observatory.
The Observatory had
but dude, man, shout out to the Observatory, man.
Yeah.
Observatory as a whole. Dude, I saw Travis Scott at the Observatory in Orange County back in 2017, right before Astroworld dropped. Bro, Travis Scott in a small fucking venue. Just imagine.
Why would I used to not go because I would see. So back in the day, he was known for having the craziest shows, and they would open the door when the shows was over, and the kids would come out like steaming, their clothes would be ripped. I'm like, yeah, I'm never going to a Travis Scott show. As much as I fuck with his music, I'm not.
You've never been to a Travis Scott show?
I went to Astroworld.
The one here?
In L.A.
In L.A., okay.
L.A., yeah.
What's you think of it?
It was a good
fucking
show.
insane.
It was a good show.
It's insane, right?
But you know what? The best part of the show was Sheck West.
I
got hoes calling. That was
that's it's still a banger.
That song is if you put that get some niggas sauced up on some tequila and put that song on. I'm telling you that oh shit, young Sheck West and that song is. That song is a national treasure.
In 10 years, it'll be in the rafters with Nuck If You Buck.
Yeah, oh yeah.
In 10 years,
it's up there. Yeah, it's up.
In 10 years,
that song is fire.
But no, man. Speaking of, like all the shows out here, shout out to the Observatory, man. I've seen some great artists.
I saw some great artists.
I saw DMX over here.
Really?
I saw DMX over here at the Observatory, right here down the street. Tory Lanez.
Wow,
dude.
Wow. I saw Post Malone before.
Tory Lanez was fucking walking on people. He was not. This motherfucker was not stage diving. He wasn't crowd surfing. He wasn't doing that shit.
Yeah.
This motherfucker walked into a corner, got the security with him.
He's not that big. So.
He's not that big. First of all, he's like 5'3", if that maybe.
If that.
Tiny dude. But anyways, this motherfucker went into a corner, climbed the pole, started walking on people. Like literally, people were just holding him up with their hands.
Yeah.
And he was fucking walking on people.
Yeah.
You're
but
brave.
Hey.
I've seen Ray Shremmerd,
dope ass performer.
Ray Shremmerd, Post Malone, Lil Dicky, Lil Yachty, Schoolboy Q, Vince Staples.
Wow.
Observatory put on some heat, dude.
That was
back in the day.
That was the spot. I saw Baby
House of
Keem
Blues too.
Baby Keem was there.
Oh, is it not?
couple
Is
years
it?
ago.
It's not. It's not hot anymore because of that. Because of that incident.
Baby Keem was a couple years ago, so maybe they do they pick and choose the rap shows. I don't know.
They probably do,
Yeah,
depending
they
on
probably-
the content and stuff.
Yeah.
yeah. If they know they can get rowdy, I mean, the North Park community is probably going to be like, no, we don't want them in here.
Yeah.
Yeah, that sounds right.
Yeah. Before we get out of here, you guys want to talk about Diddy,
No Diddy.
the diddler?
Oh man, oh man.
So if people don't know.
Oh, they know.
Yeah. So I mean, what is there to say that hasn't been said about Diddy, man? Diddy's had weird history since I was a kid.
Wow.
Since I was a kid,
Is it because of Tupac stuff?
he's always been known that he was the guy that killed Biggie. I don't remember who told me that, but when I was a kid, every time I saw Diddy, I was like, yeah, he's the one that killed Biggie, which is weird. And it's like they said the reason that he did it was so like he can get the royalties from his music. Like once he dies, royalty goes to him or whatever. But now you got this weird stuff about him being like a pedophile.
Human trafficking.
He's gay. Human trafficking. And I'm sure a lot of it is true, but it seems weird that this stuff starts coming out of. It's like, where does this?
Yeah.
Where does it bubble and start from? Like where?
Yeah.
The R. Kelly.
Why didn't it happen long ago?
Right. Like the R. Kelly stuff. You guys been knowing about this
Since the 90s.
Yeah, he was peeing on little girls on
Fucking
camera.
Chappelle would made a skit about it.
He had made a whole skit. He said, nigga, why you make that video about peeing on somebody? Nigga, why'd you make that video about peeing? Anyways, yeah, so like, and then all of a sudden R. Kelly, he was here and he's just gone. Bill Cosby, he's been doing this shit
I was going to
since.
mention Bill Cosby.
So like, what is it where it's like, just like, yeah, you know what?
We're going to get you at this date.
Push the button on them now.
Yeah.
You know? And somebody was saying like, maybe it's like the Illuminati, like they
I was going to say the Illuminati.
They did, they got their time. Now you have to make your sacrifice. It's time. You gotta
the
go.
deal,
It's
the
time to go.
devil, your contract has been filled.
Your contract's been filled. Yeah.
That's crazy, man.
Oh my God.
I don't know, man, but it was just, it's, I want to say I'm surprised, but I'm not surprised. If that makes sense.
If anything did surprise you, what would it be? The pedophile stuff, the gay stuff,
Yeah.
possibly killing Biggie. You know, he set Kid Cudi's car on fire, right?
I heard about that.
Yeah.
Over Cassie, right?
Over Cassie. Yeah. Yeah.
But you know what? Hey, Cudi never snitched.
No,
I didn't even know about that shit.
Yeah, not until
I didn't even know about that
not
shit
until it
until
came out.
Cassie reported it, you know?
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
so shout out to our boy Cudi.
Apparently he pissed on Drake.
Pissed on him?
Pissed on him.
What do you mean?
That one was like a rumor that circulated like more than a decade ago.
Yeah, but now it's probably true.
It's probably true.
I
Yeah.
heard he hung what's his name? Wallow? What's his name? What's that trash rapper?
Wale?
Wale. That
Trash rap.
that nigga's garbage. Garbage. There's some rappers in this world I'll never understand the hype. Wale was one of them.
Yeah.
And then there's some rappers where people say they're trash now. I'm like, they were trash then. Well, the most recent one is Lil Baby. I've been telling people Lil Baby is fucking garbage. Now all of a sudden, now all of a sudden he's garbage. I'm like, he's been garbage. He's just because they have a couple hot verses here and there, don't make them that good.
So I don't know, man. You think maybe because look at where Lil Baby's crew is at. When I say crew, I'm talking about like people he used to hang around, people he used to record with, right?
Like Gunna,
Talk about Gunna, Thug, right?
Yep.
They don't fuck with him, or at least Thug can't.
Yeah, Thug's in jail.
Gunna's not fucking with him anymore because Baby dissed him for being a
Yeah.
quote unquote rat, right? That's probably why, But I mean, at a point, you can't say Lil Baby wasn't the up and coming guy.
He wasn't to me.
Wasn't to you?
It wasn't to me.
Wow.
I never thought his music was that good. I really didn't. So I would say the
But
one.
but speaking of, I got a boy, my boy Manny, very big Lil Baby fan, and he said this the other day.
How's he feeling now?
Oh, he ain't a fan. He admitted that he
It's the
fell off.
same flow over and over.
He fell
and
off.
I admitted that when the baby came out, I was big. I was like, this nigga's next. He's next up, and I was right. But it petered out. Like he just couldn't.
Do you think it was that, or do you think because he really got canceled, dude?
I think it's a mix of the two. He got canceled.
It didn't help.
It didn't help. Yeah. So
First of all, he's an idiot because why the fuck would you be up there saying shit like that? You know,
if he would have just apologized,
what did he say?
He said, "You ain't go if you got HIV and you sucking dick in the parking lot, blah blah blah. You ain't gonna be at my show. Something just
or get your ass to the parking lot or something like that. Something stupid, like something outlandish. Where it's like, what made you even think to say that?
Super homophobic. It's like, why did you say that? What prompts you to say that? So and then
like he had no song that
nothing
that transitioned into it.
Yeah.
He just randomly was on stage
from left field.
Yeah.
I'm gonna change the whole vibe and dynamic. And then you guys pay money for me to tell you to go to the parking lot.
Then he doubled down, tripled down on it.
What?
Yeah.
It wasn't a one-time thing?
He stood on business.
No. It was a one-time thing, but then he would go on the interviews and people ask him about it.
He never apologized.
He was like, well, they just don't understand how I am at my show, blah, blah, blah. I'm like, all right, okay.
And then the forms hit. Oh, boy.
Yeah. I mean, it didn't affect me. But his music was just going down and down. It was just like the same flow over and over. Flow. But he did have the best verse on the jail. His verse was better than Jay-Z's on the Kanye song, Jail.
I agree.
Yeah, that verse.
It fit a lot more.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Jay-Z's verse was fire, but the Baby's.
I like Jay-Z's verse. You gotta have
the Baby's is better though.
No.
Come on.
No, I disagree. It's only because of what is it called? Watch the Throne.
Oh my, that's one line.
That's fine. That's all I need. That's all you need.
Okay.
Hey,
how dare you?
But just stay on topic. You know what's crazy,
So
man?
you pissed on him. How do you piss on him?
I don't know. I heard he was like on.
I think they were like a club or strip club or some shit.
And then he peed.
I guess
the story is Drake
crazy.
was down there and he peed on him.
Yeah. I don't know. But you know what's crazy, man? Remember Get Him to the Greek?
Yeah, I do remember Get Him to the Greek.
What is this?
Remember the movie Get Him to the Greek?
No.
It had
with Robert Brand, Jonah Hill.
Yeah,
Jonah Hill, Robert Brand.
I've seen it.
And then Diddy was in there.
Yep.
Remember that scene where they were partying and shit and stroking the furry walls?
I do remember that. Yeah. Yeah. You think it was real life?
That might have been him, dude.
You might be right.
That might have been him. He might have not been acting.
Yeah, he has a part where the phone. He's like, "Whose phone is that?" He's like, "It's my phone." Throw that motherfucking phone. I don't want to throw the phone. Throw that motherfucking phone. Yeah.
Oh, that's great.
Yeah, he's like a music. It's a pretty good movie, actually.
Is it?
I actually really like that.
Check it out. I'll have to check it out. Well, I don't know if I can see it anymore. Diddy's in it.
So, what do you think happens to Diddy? He's out in the streets right now. Somebody saw him out in Miami. He's acting normal. Does he go to jail? That's what I want to say. Does he go to jail? What do you think? I'm gonna say
is there a lot of evidence out there against all these accusations? That's the biggest. That's the number one question.
If the feds are raiding your house, it's not good.
You know what? I think he will. You have so much controversy around you, and it seems like it's for. People don't just wake up and say, "Let's just get Diddy today."
Let's get him. Let's get that nigga.
Let's just get
that nigga Diddy.
Yeah,
because if you were gonna get anybody, wouldn't you get Kanye?
So here's my point: is that he's had this track record of speculation, and suspicion for so long.
Yeah,
he's like, I got this.
Yeah, I got this.
Hey, don't worry about those files. Go ahead and make all the calls you need. He's gotten lax. He's gotten older.
Oh,
See what I'm saying?
So?
Think he's gotten laxed. He's gotten lax.
Will he go to jail? Probably.
Yeah.
Now, will he stay in there? I don't know.
Cosby's out, right?
Oh yeah, he's out. Technicality.
I mean,
technicality.
We'll see. I don't know. Diddy. Listen, Diddy's got some hits. You know what I mean? Diddy is unfortunately with these people that are going away. The sad part about it is a lot of these guys are staples in the black community. Like R. Kelly's music is fucking
legendary.
Yeah.
Legendary music. Bill
Iconic.
Cosby. Bill Cosby is
everybody knows Bill
Cosby was an idol.
Yeah,
the pudding pop. You know what I mean? The Cosby Show.
JELLO.
Michael Jackson. MJ.
Well, listen, I think that Michael Jackson shit's bullshit. I think to this day, that pedophile child molestation, I think that's all bullshit. Right. I really do. Mm-hmm. I think that was when he bought up all like the Beatles records and all that stuff, and he wouldn't sell it or whatever. I think that was them trying to get him out of there. That's what I personally think. There was actually a thing with Diddy. They're saying Diddy had something to do with Michael Jackson getting killed. I swear. I didn't look into it. But I saw.
My man's going down the rabbit hole now.
I thought it was all Suge, man. Oh wow.
Yeah. Anyway,
Interesting.
Hey, I don't know if you guys have stayed on topic before we got out of here.
No, sure. What you got?
I don't know if you guys seen this clip, man. This is this clip of Making the Band with a bunch of dudes just having a verses in front of Diddy.
No,
What's that?
I mean, I'm sure I've seen it because I used to watch the show.
What would I call it?
Making the Band.
Making the Band.
Yeah.
And then put sing off. Making the band sing off. With Day 26, dude. Yeah, first clip.
First one?
Yeah, run this.
Is that
run
Lil Bow Wow?
Run this.
Okay.
Bro, hold on. Before you run it.
Yeah.
So when did Making a Band come out? When we were like middle school, right?
2004,
like middle school, high school, right?
Yeah.
So when we were watching this shit, back in middle school, high school, it was normal. It was whatever.
It was normal.
But if you watch it now,
yeah.
Oh, it doesn't age well, huh?
Oh, it did not age well. just watch it, dude.
To prove to him that I can sing at the drop of a hat, even if I just woke up.
Stand up behind your platoon, man. Stand up behind your platoon.
I see Brian, he's stepping up in front of me.
Look at this dude with cornrows and a white beater.
There's 1,000 words that I could say to make you come home, yeah. Seems so long ago you walked away.
Sing to him. Don't sing this song, man.
You said to me,
I know you coming to get his bed, man.
you acted so strange, yeah. Maybe I was too blind to see that you needed a change.
The new guy sings, and I'm thinking he's pretty good. It kind of shakes me up a little bit.
How do you keep a serious face in there?
Girl, each time I try, I just break down and cry. Pain in my head, oh, I'd rather be dead. Spinning around and around.
That's the best part of it.
To the end of the road. I can't. That's so weird. You belong to you. So weird. I'm not gonna lie. Pause it real quick. Pause it. A lot of those things, then they look really sus. Like Diddy was fucking half of them. I don't know if it's the cornrows. I don't know what it is. They all.
But I mean, to kind of shed some light on what's going on right now, if you go back and watch stuff like this, dude, kind of makes you thinking a little bit. You know what I'm saying? Like,
all the signs were there.
Yeah. It's crazy because, but to me, I mean, the funniest shit is you got a room full of grown ass men just singing to each other and having a sing off while you got Diddy just sitting there just staring with a serious face. Yeah. So I don't know, man, but.
You know the guy that Dave Chappelle made fun of, the Dylon guy, who's the top 5 of all time? Dylon. He's like that. He's like, y'all all think it's funny. He's like, that ruined my entire career. I think I've seen that one. I never recovered from it. Like anywhere I went, they'd be like, "Oh, top 5." He's like, and I never said that. I never called myself the top 5 of all time. Yeah, he said
Chappelle fucked him up with that one.
He said it ruined his life. Like he never
ruined Chappelle's life.
No. The Dylon guy that he was making fun of. Oh, it ruined his life because he's from Making the Band, and he's like, yeah, that top 5 shit. Damn, it just ruined everything.
Crazy.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, come on, Chappelle.
I mean, it helped Lil Jon. Lil Jon said his career.
Oh yeah.
He went like next level after
Oh, he was already hot though.
Yeah, but it went.
He just went skyrocket.
Yeah, it was like next level.
Oh, okay.
Like next level. Yeah.
All right.
So.
Well, Andy,
topic for next time.
Thanks for hanging out, man. This was fun.
Dude, thanks for having me.
Yeah, we appreciate it. It was nice to. Thanks for taking me back to your guys' times in 04, 03.
We're not that old. What the fuck?
No. Back. I'm saying back in past.
I thought you were saying in high school. I was like, God damn.
Hey guys, we'll catch you guys next week.
It's over.